Hello, everyone. We are going to start in the next 5 minutes. We are waiting for a lot of people to join in. Just another 5 minutes and we will launch. Another 2 more minutes and we should be live. We are waiting for a lot of people to join in. The moment they join, we shall get started. Sorry for making you guys wait. Another 2 more minutes, friends, and we shall get started. Thank you all, guys, for your wishes. It really means a lot. Another 2 minutes and we will get started. Finally, for us, the much awaited wait is completed. And another 1 minute, and we shall take it forward. Yeah, 1 more minute, and we will proceed further. Okay, I think we should launch now. Thank you all so much for joining in. Let me quickly enable my webcam. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for your wishes. It really means a lot. Happy Independence Day. As India celebrates 74th Independence Day, I'm extremely proud to say that we are launching our much awaited book. A lot of our students, participants were asking us to launch the book. The number of hours that we have put into this book, the number of brains which have worked on putting together this book are, a lot of them, ranging from industry experts to academia experts to our own team to our book publishers. I thank each and every one. They have put in tremendous effort. I also wish to say that this book is not launched by me alone, but we also have Sharat Chandra, and Nitin Mishra. Three of us have equally contributed in ensuring that we launch the book. Even before we get started, I want to show you a few amazing things. And then I shall explain about I shall explain more about this book. So for that, I think I need to share the complete screen, or let me go to the Chrome tab and let me share the exact screen. So here we go, friends. We are proud to launch the learning resources for the students and working professionals. And if you are a fresher, or if you are planning to embark into the field of data science, this is one resource that you should not miss out on. Bearing in mind digital transformation and Industrial Revolution 4.0, we have launched this particular initiative of giving the free learning resources to enable the students and the workforce of our country. This is a small contribution to the society as well. We have brought in interview questions. These interview questions are jointly created by those students who got placed through us in various companies, by the various people with whom we are in touch with, who are working as chief data scientists in various companies. We have launched the digital book. This is going to be the game changer in terms of the learning methodology, the way people learn. We also have a lot of mind maps in place, which will serve as a quick reference guide. I can just click on this and show you how comprehensive our mind map is, right? And you'll just be surprised. If you were to go to any of these sections, and if you want to, deep dive into these, you'll just say, wow, what an amazing way to quickly refer to the content. And not just this, we are planning to bring in a lot of mind maps into the mainstream so that it serves as a quick reference, a quick interview guide, and it serves the purpose of a data scientist. Alongside that, I think I'm sharing one screen, so probably you weren't able to see that. That's fine. And then we have brought in a lot of use cases, case studies. We do projects from InnoDataTix. We have tied up with Panasonic India Innovation Center. We are doing multi-year projects for Coca-Cola, for Korean Airlines. We are working on smart hospital industry 4.0 implementation for a specific hospital in Malaysia. Yatra, Tata Trust, TrueJet, Bharati Cements, bunch of those. We have also brought in priceless courses. What does this mean? Every month, we would be launching one free initiative, which would be directly delivered by the best of the faculty. We don't want any of our junior trainers to present themselves here, but we want our senior trainers to give away the priceless courses so that you learn really from the best. We also have virtual internship opportunity, which we are providing to the students. As part of virtual internship, you don't just do the projects, but you also get an opportunity to get placed with various companies. We want our students, our participants, to directly work with the clients with whom we work. Having said this, I also wish to quickly show you all another thing. I think I will have to share my entire screen, sorry. Let me do that now. Okay, I was actually showing you all these. Interview questions, digital book, mind map, case studies, priceless courses, virtual internship, a one-stop solution basically. And we have also launched Campus Program Ambassador, wherein students, while they study, they can also earn. And similar kind of opportunities we are providing for the working professionals as well. And these are the bunch of career transitions we could do until now. 20 plus industry mentors. and 80 plus courses. What a way to get started. And let me also briefly speak about what is it that you're going to understand and learn from the ebook perspective. Number one, there are three versions of it. Number one is we have come up with a digital ebook which contains a lot of blank spaces wherein you have to fill in the details. And this is exactly how human mind works. The moment you can visualize something in terms of a graphical representation, you're going to internalize the concepts easily as if a school kid does. Because I keep hearing this, that data science is difficult and artificial intelligence is even more difficult, deep learning algorithms. But the fact of the matter is that if you can deliver the training the way human brain understands, nothing like that. And with that in mind, we have consulted a lot of psychology professors. We try to understand on what is the best way to train students on data science and AI such that they understand the concepts right at the word go. And they told that the one thing that can catch the attention is graphical representations, and can you teach students the way school kids are taught? Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what we have done in this book. We have come up with three versions of it. One version is what you're seeing on the screen, which has a lot of blank spaces. You will have to fill it, especially the students who got trained through us. If you fill this book once, trust me, there is no way that your job opportunity can be stolen from you. You can steal the opportunity from the market. Opportunities are there for you for grabbing, and you can effectively grab. No matter which company, no matter what position, you will be able to grab it. The next best thing is we also have the filled version of it. We have two versions. One is the version which is empty. Our students have to fill it. Another version is the filled version, wherein you have to just take it and start reading. Not just this, we also have a third version. But even before I go to the third version, let me tell you that your focus should be on this first version, and you should, without help, be able to fill this. And here is the filled version. It will be touching upon the mathematics and the depth which is required for you to accomplish not just projects, but also venture into the stream of research. We have included 60 plus live use cases as part of this specific book. We also have a third version of the book, which is this. This book will not be like the book that you're seeing here, because it will have, these three are three different versions, by the way. This is version 1, empty. I would say get started from this. And this is the filled version. We will also make the filled version available on our website itself, like web pages, okay, wherein you can access it for free, because the print version will cost you, but the online version is free for you all. And here is the third version, which is the flagship book. Enough of theory and become a practical data scientist. This is a 100 days challenge using data science, and we have included Python programming as well as art programming. We explained each and every line of program that you should learn to become a successful data scientist. All it takes is 100 days for you all to become a successful data scientist. And this book will be like any other book that you see, right? Any book that you purchase, you have the table of contents, you read too much of text, etc. That is exactly what we have here. But the USPs are umpteen. We have included the program, we have included the use case, How do you, in a structured manner, solve each and every use case? By implementing the project management methodology. This is what is lacking in the industry. And towards the end, we have also given you a few pointers on what are the videos that you might want to watch to ensure that you address three aspects. Aspect number one, how do we deploy the models in production? That is not an easy task to put on a book. And if we can record that and share it with you, it makes a lot of sense. So that is what we have included. Number two, how do you build your model at scale? A lot of students, a lot of participants whom I've personally interviewed for various positions weren't able to answer this. So we have included that aspect also on how do you build your model at scale. And the third thing is, how do you work on distributed environment? Because we are not far away from a stage where the amount of data that you have will get doubled every day. Every day, the amount of data that you see will simply get doubled. That means you should be having knowledge on how to work on distributed environment. These are the three key things which exist in this book. And how do you get access to that? I will speak about that later. For now, I request the other authors also to throw some light on this. Sharath?
Hey, Bernie.
Yeah,
good evening, all.
Yes.
Happy Independence Day to all. And it's really immense pleasure that I take in announcing the launch of this book along with my esteemed colleagues, Mr. Nitin and Mr. Bernie. It was a pleasure working with you on coming up with such a nice, unique idea, which will help us and our students to scale themselves into the production level of learning things. As Mr. Bernie has covered a lot of things, that special features and unique features that this book would have. And just to add few more things on top of that, there would be 60 plus use cases that we have brought in. Now, each of this use case is from a diversified industry. Now, data science is not confined to any one domain, right? We have so many people, so many of our friends have logged into the session. I have trained so many people who are coming from different backgrounds. Irrespective of what you're working as, or whether you have experience or not, this book would help you to gain all the knowledge that is required to crack an interview. Now, I get a lot of questions from students saying that, hey, why don't you refer the books? There you go. This is the book that we would refer, right? And yeah, I think I would not waste much time eagerly waiting for the grabbing the book in my hands and start looking at it. And yeah, thank you so much, Bernie and Nitin, for the opportunity. And Nitin, I would want you also to add a few more words on top of what I've added. Thank you, Bernie.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Thank you, Sharath. Thank you, Bernie, for the introductions and explaining what this book is all about. It has been from the time the idea was in the inception stage till this point. It's been really, like they say, blood, sweat, and tears. Of course, not literally, but that is how relentlessly people have worked. Not just the three of us. We have a back-end team also. They have been relentlessly working to bring this to a shape. We are coming up with more ideas. We are simply bursting with new things and motivating each other into various aspects. This can be done better. What do we do? At 12 o'clock in the night, we are having calls and discussions. So this collaborative effort has been really amazing. The experience of writing the book is one part of it. And primarily the concern or the reason why this book came into being existence. So some of you may be, participants who may be aware of my training, and you might have attended my classes. So this is one thing I always say. You don't really need 360 DG to learn data science. For that matter, you don't need any XYZ training institute to learn data science, because much better content is available on the internet. Much better content is available on YouTube. And case in point is our own YouTube channel, from which you are seeing, is having an amazing amount of content. Like the channel through which you people are already watching, is we have created a lot of content. So why does anybody need to come to an institute and then learn it? Because oftentimes what we require is a structure. We require a start, we require an end, we require the hand-holding as a student to understand what requires more efforts, what requires less. And 8 people out of 10 of my students, eight students out of 10 who've always asked in the past, sir, can you refer books? And these are the people who are really, very keen about making a career. And once again, whenever they ask this question, I honestly used to draw a blank. What can I recommend to them? What all should I not recommend? Because in my system itself, I have close to 650 plus PDF documents of books which we often not refer. My colleague has 2,000 such PDF documents. Now, what should I recommend? What should I not recommend? The same reason why 360 DG exists as a training institute, giving you that order, that structure of training. Enough of theory, the book that we have branded from our own stable, is that one single book that you have to read. You don't have to read anything else. That is the underlying aim with which the three of us have worked towards creating this book. And if there is something that you find which is not part of this book, we can very much assuredly say that that's definitely not important. So you have a training institute which offers you live classes. You have their same training institute's YouTube channel, wherein you have access to most of what the training is available in that YouTube channel. You also have this book available to you in the digital format. What more do you want? Now, given this, whatever little challenges that students were facing or participants were facing in the background before, all those things we are step by step addressing. And this also goes to show about our commitment towards our participants and continuously improving upon what we have already done. And as Barney rightly pointed out, we have very senior experts who deliver all these things. While we also promote young talent to grow, but when it is the time to take care of our participants, our stakeholders, it is the senior people under whose stewardship and leadership they are taken care of. And that is the kind of efforts that has gone into this particular book. I do hope you enjoy going through this. Please definitely do give your constructive criticism. We will definitely try to create versions, improved versions of this, of the very same book. You find it, the look and feel, etc. We are always open, because the fact of the matter is the book came out because you people asked us, you wanted the book. So we have created the book. So if the book doesn't satisfy you 100%, then do let us know. We will work towards improving upon it. So that's just about it from me and my end of it. It's been really amazing. I cannot really tell you how the experience was writing this. I look forward to probably, working more on this. Barney, over to you. Thank you so much for the time. Maybe you'd like to wrap up.
Yep, thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Nitin, Sharad, for supporting me throughout. In fact, we all supported each other. I think it's better I put it in that way. Thank you all, students, for respecting us, for showing trust, for laying trust on us. We will certainly live up to your expectations. I'm sure through this book, we have actually done that. And how can you get access to this? People who have, people who are attending this session now live, we will be sharing a link with you all on the YouTube live on the chat. I request you all to click on that and just subscribe. Not subscribe, I would rather say fill that. The moment you fill in, we are going to send you SMS with the link on where you can download this book. There will be 3 versions, as I've told you. Version 1 is the empty version. We want to first release this empty version of the ebook. Make best use of that. Try to do some research. Try to fill this on your own. The next version, everything is e-version. The print version, COVID-19, it would take a lot of time to reach you all, even if you place an order. So download this version 1. After 15 days, we would be launching we will be sending you another SMS on your mobile numbers to download the filled version of it. And after 15 days from there on, we would be launching another SMS campaign wherein you will receive an ebook link to download this. So there'll be 3. One is the empty version, one is the filled version, another is our flagship book. These 3 you will be receiving. You'll be receiving an SMS, by the way, to download these. And yeah, I think we are good now. I'm just looking at the questions that you guys were posting. There is a link which is posted on the YouTube live. Please click on that. And within the next 15 days, maximum, you should be receiving SMSs. We'll be sending it in slots. Alphabetically, we will sort your names. First, we will start with alphabet A, then B, then C. We will send you SMSs. We'll see how you're reacting to that. So just allow us the time, and you all will be receiving ebook link. Yeah. Thank you all so much, and do stay in touch. Thank you all.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We will keep you posted on the print version, and you'll be notified on SMS for that as well. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Happy Independence Day and Jai Hind, friends.
That's right.